So good morning, very happy to be here, giving me the opportunity to participate in this great meeting. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Portuguese Championship of Mathematical Games. It's something that we have been organized for almost 20 years, and I have 10 minutes to let you know what we are talking about when we talk about mathematical games, okay? We are talking about board games, but they are abstract games, not probably your kind of games, so complex and so visually rich like the ones I saw. This was our first championship. It happened in Lisbon in 2004. This is an image of one we organized in Braga. The way we do this, we teach the games to teachers throughout the country, and they select kids in schools, and we have a final, a day with a final. This year the final was yesterday in Aveiro, and we had 2,000 kids. I'll show you a few images in a second. So overall we have a participation of more than 100,000 kids in Portugal, from the continent, from the islands, and from some African countries that joined us because they wanted. They are welcome to participate. We have six games and 4 age groups in schools from age 6 or 7 to 18 or something, and each school can bring one kid for each age group and each game. So each school can bring 12 kids, and we actually have 12 championships. Let me show you briefly. This was yesterday in Aveiro. It was a big party. You know, it looks like this. It's a great moment for the kids, for the people that are watching, the teachers and family. You see the t-shirts. The t-shirts identify the game each player is kid. We need those t-shirts to organize this. It's really a fantastic day. Everybody is very happy, and we have a good system of doing this. This starts around 9 a.m. and we give prizes at 5 p.m. and everything is finished, because we use the system that is known as Swiss system that they use in chess, in big tournaments of chess. And so we can manage 2,000 kids with no fuss with the monitors. Another thing that we have is that we integrated blind kids playing this tournament. And we have been working on that for several years, and now they participate completely at the same level as the other kids. So they don't have their own tournament or anything, they play against visual kids. And now we are also working with deaf kids that are also a big challenge. And so this is a very inclusive tournament, and it's amazing. So this I told you already. If you want the link where all the information is, you come to me, I'll let you know. Now, usually the difficult part of selling this idea of the mathematical games is to explain what are mathematical games, mathematical board games. Usually people think that we are talking about problem solving, Olympiads, and they expect to see the kids with a piece of paper and the number 2 pencil doing something. No, it's board games, only board games. And we know how to choose the board games. We wrote this book, my colleague and I. It's available on Dover. I don't make money, so if you buy it, I don't get richer, but it's that explains what kind of games we mean. So, just briefly, our games have no luck and no hidden information, nothing. So, our games are games like this: chess, or Nine Morris, or Go, or Chinese checkers. These games qualify as abstract games according to our definitions. Even tic-tac-toe or historical games or more modern games like Avalon, they are all absolutely abstract games. Of course, tic-tac-toe is too easy, but in that alone is not very competitive, but it's okay. And we developed, we believe in a few criteria to assess a board game. As you know, people invent games nowadays at a terrible pace, and people invent abstract games by the thousands every day. Even I invent board games. So you see how low this activity is already. And so to choose good ones, we have a few parameters. One is depth. And by depth, we mean that a good game should be possible to be played at several levels of sophistication. For instance, tic-tac-toe, everybody in this room ties a game. We don't beat anybody here. But chess is not like that, and Go is not like that. So we have several levels. I believe this system, this Asian system of classification of martial arts, actually was created for Go players because they have too many levels of competence in playing the game. Another thing that we like to see in a game is clarity, and we call clarity the possibility of looking at the position and having ideas spreading in your mind. Like, I don't know if you play chess, but I play chess since '72 because of the Fischer-Spassky thing. And even today, if I look at the position of someone playing chess, in a few seconds I have ideas. Maybe they are bad ideas, but I have ideas. Oh, maybe Queen G5 or whatever, or the guy is threatening a double on the left, whatever. There are ideas coming to mind. Some games are terrible and we have no ideas. Like, I'll give you an example of a modern game that some people love and I find very obscure, that is Lines of Action. I don't know if any of you know Lines of Action. Well, you look it up, you Google it. It's a very obscure game. The rules are very easy. There are two teams. The starting position is black here and white here and here. And each piece moves orthogonally or diagonally as many squares as there are pieces in that line. Pieces of either color. And if you land on an opposite piece, you capture it. You cannot land on your own piece. And the goal of the game is to end up with only one group of pieces, your group of pieces. I cannot predict anything in this game. I just can't. I cannot think ahead. And on the other hand, in chess, we see there a mate situation very, very easy. So clarity is a main characteristic for abstract games. But the best characteristic of an abstract game, the most striking, is drama. We all like drama, and drama is not easy to define. But if we think of the problems in the book, in the newspapers, those classic chess problems, white plays and checkmates in two, and we look at the position, and white is behind in material or something. So white needs to be smart to win. So a game has drama if there's hope, even in desperate situations, if you are smart enough. That's what brings drama. And let me give you a fantastic example. I hope you all play a little bit of chess, right? This actually happened. This is white is Alekhine playing, and situation is this. And the opponent is afraid of this. Queen h7, king. No, they try to defend with g6, but queen h7, king moves away, queen sacrifices there, bishop takes, rook takes, is checkmate, right? So black is afraid of that line of development of the game, and so the guy resigned. Actually resigned, because he thought about this that I described. G6, Queen H7, and so on. And Leiriacon told him, well, let's switch colors. I play black. And so, is it for me? No. I'm not in. Okay. Is it because I'm running out of time?
Yeah.
Just 1 minute to give you one
Yes.
minute? So Leiriacon played this rook here, h4. Notice that white can take the rook with several pieces. And the way the opponent of Leiriacon thought now, of course, if he takes with the rook, he gets a check here that leads to mate. If he takes with the queen, loses the queen. So he thought about taking with the knight, but bishop, queen c3 has a huge threat of mate there in b2 that is paralyzing. And so again, the guy resigned. And again, Leiriacon switched. Let's change colors again. And he changed colors, and now I'm going to talk faster. And Leiriacon took the rook with the knight, and the opponent played queen c3, threatening here this checkmate. And now, of course, there's a sacrifice of queen in h8 that gives mate with the rook in h8. So this is drama. This is drama. Of course, it's Leiriacon. Yes, we know the guy was a genius, but this is drama at its best. Now, can I show just the definitions of 2 games that we use? Okay, in our championship. This is one of the games we use. It's a very popular game. Traffic lights. It's very simple. A 3x4 and three colors of pieces that both players can use. And a move is to place a green piece inside. So if you put a piece inside, it has to be green, or you can change green by a yellow, or you can introduce a green, or you can change a yellow using a red. A red piece cannot be changed anymore. And this is a 3 in a row. That's all. A 3 in a row in one color, diagonally or orthogonally. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful, beautiful game. It was invented by an English primary school teacher that was trying to generalize tic-tac-toe. It's a beautiful game at several levels. So let me just show another one before I shut up. This is another game that works very well. It's line trail. There's only one piece in the board that moves like a chess queen, a chess king. The 2 players play this piece. The first player, the player that plays first, wants to bring this piece here. The second player wants to bring it there. But the thing is that each time the piece is moved, the house that it leaves is destroyed forever. And now it can happen that the board gets destroyed in a way that this piece does not reach any of the goals, and so whoever gets trapped loses. It's a very, very interesting game as well. And finally, this is Spiel Portugal. You can look it up in the internet. And the game invented by a great mathematician, Simon Norton, up in Cambridge. It's a very easy game. It's played on an 8x8, and you have cats and dogs, and each move is to place a cat or a dog. So usually cats play first, you play whatever you want, and then a dog can be placed not orthogonally close to a cat. Diagonally it's okay. Any other place is okay. These are the rules. Last player wins, because at some point you don't have places for a legal move. Again, it's a fantastic game, it's complicated. All our games in the championship are open-ended, nobody plays them perfectly. So it's like chess, nobody plays them perfectly. And these are the abstract games that we use and that we believe that they don't teach mathematics, they don't teach curriculum, of course, they are extracurricular activities, but they teach one thing that characterizes mathematics is the good way of thinking with the precise thoughts and creative thoughts. Thank you very much.